Lyle, 9 rides on packing treadmill this season for 7 top 4 finishes. Have you ridden too many more consistents than he is?
Yeah, I wouldn't think so, and he just keeps coming every time and puts in a good performance regardless of track, trip or class. So he's a wonderful horse to ride. I would say he's mostly straightforward as well, and just gives such an honest effort, so it's a pleasure to ride him.
Beaten last time, but it's hard to hold off a promising horse like Karis Rising when he's only got 119 pounds on his back.
Yeah, and Karis Rising is probably a top-class horse, one of the future horses here in Hong Kong. So we went down on our shield, and I thought the fact that he got tackled and put to bed at the top of the straight, he had every right to sort of lay down from there on. But being the genuine horse he is, he fought on and held on to that second place. So it was actually a commendable run, and like you say, giving weight away. There was a lot to like about it, and he just tries his best.
Small field this week, is that a good thing for a horse like packing treadmill?
Yeah, well, it just makes things a little bit easier because he races better when he's forward. So it just makes less obstacles in the way, and then on top of that we got a good draw as well. So he's got a lot of things in his favour. He's one of the horses that's pretty well in at the weights, being that extended class. So yeah, a lot of things to like.
And you've got no concerns going back to the 1400?
I've actually been looking forward to try him over 14 again. It'll just give him more time to travel sweetly for longer mid-race. Because like I said, he likes to go forward, so you put a bit of pressure on him, and then over the 12 they manage to keep going with you and pressure the whole way. Whereas over the 40 I might just get a bit more time to breathe, whether that's in front, second, third or fourth, it's not too much of a worry. So looking forward to this trip.
There's another horse in the race you know well, he's also been very good to you, Wonder Kid.
Yeah, it was a toss-up for me, but just at the weights and that I decided to side with the honest old boy. Both of them pretty honest, to be fair, but yeah, I just think I'll take the chance on packing treadmill, and hopefully we've chosen the right one.
Karis, Lucy in the Sky has shown plenty of above-average ability in such a short time.
Yeah, thank you, Mark. He's actually a lovely horse. I mean, he's stepped out when he started racing. He's done everything well. Of course, his second start where he missed the gate, and he finished off really nicely behind a good horse. So his last win was a good win under a softish track, and I think he's improving all the time.
Only had the 2 trials before that first start too. How much benefit has he taken from race day appearances?
After each and every race, I felt that the horse was improving a lot. So I think, I do believe after his last race he will improve. So he seems like he's learning really nicely, and I think, he's got a bright future in Hong Kong.
Jumped fast and led from a wide gate last time. You must have been very excited when you saw barrier number 1.
Yeah, of course, it's going to make a big difference, the barrier. Of course, he's got a lot of natural speed where it can be a very advantage for him. He's going to have the big weight, so it's going to be a bit tricky, but, I think he's got the class.
Did he have plenty in reserve winning here last start?
Yeah, well, top of the straight last time, I thought I was going to run past the leader pretty easily, and he sort of got to the front and started idling a bit because he did not have much horses around him. And then, of course, the second horse then came again at him. So, yeah, I think he won it impressively. He still had a bit in the tank.
Do you know the song very well, Lucy in the Sky?
No, but you're going to sing it for me now.
If I was to go in the jockey's room, who would be the best karaoke singer in the jockey's room apart from yourself?
I think Jerry Chow. Yeah, I'm not that good. I will give a bit of credit to Lyle.
Luke struck himself last time. Do we just overlook that start with the Absolute?
Yeah, nothing went to plan. He obviously had a deep draw and absolutely made a mess at the start, so we had to go back, and it didn't suit him. He over-raced quite badly. Could put a line through that. He's probably better than that.
His form before that would suggest that win at the start you rode him at was very impressive. You were miles in front of, apart from the second horse, the rest of them.
Yeah, he does have some ability to him. Like you said, he's shown that before. He just has to get a few things right. He's probably more mentally immature than physically, so he's still on the improve. Yeah, hopefully if he can get the start right, get into a nice position, he can give a good account of himself.
Did everything right in that recent trial. Wasn't asked to do too much, but you were happy with him?
No, yeah, like you said, he did the basics right, which is what he needs to be doing. Just sort of ticked over in that trial, and yeah, he felt in good order.
Back to Wednesday night, that was some win by Shatin.
He was. He's a lovely horse. If you had a stable full of them, you'd be going okay. But yeah, he's a lovely horse and good to get back on the board.
Did you give yourself a chance at the 200 metre mark? You were still a fair way off them.
He started to pick him up pretty quick. The confidence was up going through the 200.
You and Mark Newnham have struck up a really good association since he's been here.
He has. Mark's been great to me throughout the season. He's supported me throughout, and it's good to reward him.
Full credit, you're right, in race number 9, beaten his first go in Class 3, but certainly not disgraced. It was a very strong field.
Yeah, very strong field. I think the winner might have been a surprise in that race, but the second, fourth, fifth, they were all solid horses, and the horse that ran fourth came out to win. So form has been franked. He's a lovely horse. Unfortunately, he did win by a wide margin and get a big penalty, and then managed to get another 2 points for running a place again next time. So he's gone up quite a lot, but he's a horse that deserves his rating, and he will still be competitive off this mark.
Yielding track last time. You also ridden him on a good surface. Does he handle both equally as well?
Yeah, last time it was almost sort of the track was deteriorated, but the surface itself was pretty firm. The time before when he won so well, it was wet, and I think he's probably a touch better with the sting out the ground, certainly. But he has shown that he can run on the good ground too. So we just have to go in with a positive mindset with him.
Quite a few first starters in the race. Some have trialled well, but that race fitness is going to give you the edge this week. Yeah,
and the fact that he also races forward and lives by and dies by the sword. He goes forward and puts him under pressure. So his experience and race fitness will count for something.
And the 1200 metres at this stage of his career, the perfect distance?
Yeah, at this stage I would say it's the perfect distance. He does look like a horse that's got a bit of scope for more, but he's still showing a lot of speed, and in between runs when I've galloped him, he's come out of them really well and still got a pep in his step. So he's pretty lightly raced, and he's probably in the best form at this current stage.
Frankie, Lyle, Bobo last time, was that race run just a little too fast to suit him?
I think so, because last time I stepped to 1600. Maybe the distance may be a little bit long at this moment.
Straight back to 1400 metres, and you know he's proven at that trip.
Yes, you're right. I tried him last week, he tried good, so I think he can, 14 should be, at this moment, more suitable for him.
Everything going well in the trial. He likes to go forward in his races. Will you aim to go forward with him again this week?
Yeah, of course. You got a good draw, so jump first to see if we can easy to lead. Just leave him lead. If someone crazy, maybe let them go, yeah.
He's a horse that's always shown ability. Did he take a little while to mature, but he seems to be doing it well now?
Yes. Early this season, in the trial, he tried 1,000. He always good, but I raised him on 1,000. He's still not that fast, not like a sprinter. So we need to raise him 1-2 times, and then he step to 12 and 14. I think at this moment, 14 should be the best distance for him, yeah.
Back to Happy Valley on Wednesday night. Flamingo Trillian's going really good races.
Yes. I think the horse still improved. He's only 4-year-old, and the horse has big stripe, and then he can lead in front, lead by himself, or he can follow the pace. And also the jockeys are really good for him.
Derek Long's got on really well with him. Will you keep him at Happy Valley or see what's available at Shatin?
I think because next month I don't think they have a Happy Valley race, maybe to see back to Shatin, yeah.